Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 6 of Let's FIFA 14. And this video should have been out yesterday, but I wasn't home all day yesterday, so I couldn't really do the commentary and upload the video. So it's out today, and I did think of pushing a double upload today, and I could probably get around it, but that would probably also mean there wouldn't be an episode out tomorrow because there's a bit of university work I have to attend to as well. So I'll be saving that next video, episode 7, for tomorrow. But onto the gameplay here. We're into Division 8, the first game, and we created a lot of chances here in the first half, and I felt I was kind of all over him in this game. He didn't create many chances here in the first half. And here, nice skill run from Ortega, making his way into the box. We take the shot, but it goes just wide off the post. And instead, probably his only proper chance in the first half, he scores off a corner to make it 1-0. But in the start of the second half, I get back into the game with Moreno to make it 1-1. But then it just went really bad. He crossed it in, he makes it 2-1, and towards the end of the game he'll cross it in again, and I couldn't save it, and my keeper didn't look too good there on the far post, and he makes it 3-1, and I lose the game, and that was a bit of a bummer. I felt I was in control of the game in the first half, but in the second half I didn't create that much and ended up losing the game. So after that I felt it was about time doing a little bit of trading. I quick sold a lot of the gold players I have been listing up for a few times, and they didn't really seem to sell on for the lowest price. So I decided just to quick list them, or quick sell them, and then go out and do a little bit of trading. And this is a technique I always been using on FIFA 13 and FIFA 12 as well. Basically just pick up position modifiers and convert players into a different position and sell them on for a bit of profit. So basically this was done Friday, where a lot of people open packs, and that meant consumable items were really cheap. So left wing to left mid modifiers, I could pick them up for around 950 to 1,000 coins, and that was quite cheap because I believe they go for around 3 to 4k at this point in time. Maybe I think it's 3.5 to 4k they go for at the moment. So they were really cheap Friday, and I decided to pick a bunch of them up. And then I decided to find a certain player I would convert into a left mid, and the player I decided to go with was Asa. I'll pick him up for 2.4k, and basically I'll pick up around I guess it was around 5 of them. So I basically used all my coins I had about 18k, and for those I picked up Asa and left wing to left mid modifiers. And once I picked up Asa, I just put them into my squad and converted them into left mids, and then put them on the transfer list. Now one thing I didn't do was to list them all at the same time, because if you do that you basically will oversaturate the market with a bunch of cheap left mid Asa, and they will not sell on as fast as possible, and other people will probably list left mid Asa up for a cheaper price. So I always only listed up one at a time, and once they sold on, I listed up another one, and they would sell on quite fast. But what I did was I just listed one up, and then I headed on into a Division 8 game. So yeah, we listed one up there for 4.7k, and we were looking to make around 1.5k profit, which was not too bad. And when I had 5 Asa, I believe that was the amount I bought, I would make a quite nice profit, around 7.5k in total, which is quite nice. But we headed on into Division 8, and in the first half not much going on. Both of us had one shot and none on target, and he was a very patient player. He passed it around, but he didn't create many chances, and I then had kind of the counter attacks to rely on, and I get a goal here in the second half after Asa passed it to Doumbia, and we get another goal here. I managed to read his play. He threw it straight to Ansonsi, and his keeper is way out of position, and Musa, he will manage to go with a weird finesse shot there into the open net and make it 2-0. So we win a game there in Division 8. We pick up 3 points, and yeah, we sold on the first Asa, and then it all of a sudden went quite fast because I pretty much listed the one Asa up. He sold on immediately, as listed up another one, and I sold on the remaining 4 ones quite fast. So I was sitting on 29k. I had to pretty much made 18k into 29k, which was not too bad. And then I decided to go out and pick up 5 Osvaldos and 5 Asa, and I picked up a bunch of left wing to left mid modifiers. As you can see here, there's just a bunch of the market to pick up for a really cheap buy now. So yeah, pick those up. And once again, as Edie, he cost around 2.5k, would cost around 900 to 1k coins to convert into a left mid, and then list him up for between 4.7 to 4.8k. And then with the Osvaldos, I picked him up for around 1 to 1.3k, and I converted him for 1k, so that was 2.3k to kind of get him into that left mid, and I would sell him on for 3.4 to 3.5k, so 1k profit on him. But yeah, I listed them up, we headed on into another Division 8 game there, and it was a game where we created quite a few chances. Magidi on the ball here, a nice little skill run here, going past several defenders, making his way into the box, a little bit lucky to hang on to the ball, but he makes it 1-0 there. But then he cuts inside. He had been crossing the entire game, so he did fool me there by cutting inside, and my keeper didn't look too good at the near post. So we go into halftime, and this happens. The game freezes. So basically, that was another loss for me in Division 8, and that was just, it's really annoying when these freezes happens, and I felt in this game I would be able to, like, I was sitting quite heavily on the game, I felt, and then I gave up that goal, and then the game froze, and it's really frustrating when you get those random losses. So I felt I didn't want to play Division 8 anymore. I wanted to go into the, I guess it's called the Champions Shield instead of the Gold Cup this year, and I went on into that to see if I can get a win in that instead. So we come up against a quite solid Premier League squad there, and it's me getting the first chance here with Ortega in the 23rd minute, but it is saved, and on the rebound he will block the shot. But a few minutes later, Skoko on the ball here, and I don't know, it's just random bounces. I somehow get onto the ball, and I was quite surprised that I actually were able to hang on to the ball, and I just skied the shot over the bar. But in the second half, a lovely little skill run here from Moreno to put it into the back of the net and make it 1-0, win me the game there, and I was quite happy about that. And that will pretty much be the final game of this episode. As you can see here from the trade pile, I did actually sell on quite a few players here, and I still had a few to sell on, and I actually did go out and pick up a few more players, which you'll see in the next episode, where we'll do a whole lot more trading. But this will pretty much be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it, and we'll be back tomorrow. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.